up, guys? Welcome back. We're in Golconda skate park right now. It's a new skate park that was built maybe last year sometime, and it's partially covered by the rain. As you can see, it's raining, and it's something I've actually been thinking about for a long time, is what happens in the winter? Like, what happens when the weather gets really bad? Because recently I've been doing pretty good on my channel because it's been nice out every single day, but I've been really thinking, like, you know, when it gets cold, because in New York it gets really cold. It gets so cold that you almost can't ride. You gotta find like really crappy indoor like parking lots and stuff just to get like an hour sesh or whatever you can possibly get. Today's a cool little test because it's raining. It hasn't rained in a while, and it actually, I mean, when it did rain, it always rained in the middle of the night. So when you wake up, it's good to go. Like, it's drying up. So today's a true test because it's raining the entire day, and I'm trying to figure out what to do, where to ride, and I figured I'd come here. But again, it's still warm, so I can kind of still make it. Half the park is dry, half the park is wet, which is good enough for me. I'm gonna put the GoPro on. We're gonna try to get a session, see what's possible to ride here. Pretty much trying to figure out what to do when the weather's bad, because the winter is going to come, and I gotta figure out how to make videos for you guys every single day. So let's ride. All right, so half the park is dry, half the park is wet. This thing's super sick, but it's wet, so can't ride that. Let's just check the park, see what we can ride first. That way I'm not slipping out anywhere and I'm hitting something. I always want to make sure the park is chilling first. This whole area is good. Little step up is good. There's like one wet patch right there. This one ledge is good. Oh, nice. The wall ride's good. This thing's super fun. The wall ride's nice and dry. Nice. Flat bar is dry, and this back section is pretty dry except for the edges. This is sick. I mean, it didn't rain too hard, so it's not like this place should be covered when it rains really hard. I'm not sure. Like, it was only drizzling this morning, but it was like that rain that you hate that doesn't stop, and it's gonna last the whole day. But with that, it's still pretty dry. So if it rains hard, I'm not sure. I'm gonna definitely try again when it does, because I gotta figure out where I gotta ride when the weather's bad. Unless I escape from New York and go to California or something for a couple months, but I just can't do that. You know, I can't leave everybody here stranded in New York winter. So let's see what we got. My shoes are just so stiff. I don't know if you guys saw on my Snapchat, but if you follow me on Snapchat, I bought new Janowskis. There's like a Nike outlet store that has such good deals on Nikes and stuff, and this was, I think, 40 bucks for Janowskis, and these are the new ones, and brand new they're probably like 120. So you guys know I like Janowskis, but they're really stiff, so I got to break them in and warm up at the same time. This whole back section looks pretty dry. You can't really tell sometimes. New shoes are so tough. That's so weird. Gotta figure out what we can ride though. Okay, that's dry. You gotta find the lines. Oh, let's try that again. It's weird because the wall ride's like connected. It's not like you gotta jump from bank to wall, you just go up it. There it is. Oof, my wheels are slipping. I'm going around the park slope line. I was rolling on fly out. I never really ride fly out. Let's do a couple tricks out here so I can break in the sneakers too. Alright, I think that's enough fly out. Let's cruise around the park. See if we can think of something cool to film. I don't know. I'll just cruise around and figure it out. Maybe I'll get an Instagram or something. An Instaclip. Let's see what's good. This thing's super fun. Come on. Barely made it. You ever get those skate parks that you see in pictures and you get to and you're like, all right, cool, I can do a bunch of stuff. But then when you actually try to ride it, you like can never really think of something like super creative. This is one park, it's called Astoria Skate Park. I swear, like if I look at it in pictures and like see the park in videos and pictures, I'm like, oh yeah, it's perfect. There's plenty of ledges. I'll be able to get a good sesh, but I've never had a good sesh there. This place I haven't been to too often. And I swear I can do something sick here, but like, I don't know, like, I'm never content with the stuff I film here. I've never done anything where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm hyped. So I gotta try to think of something for Instagram or something. I don't know. Like, it's fun to ride, but try to figure out something different. I hate that, it's weird. Maybe I just suck. I gotta figure out what to film. Thanks. Do it again? Yeah, I got you. That's sick? I feel the water like coming in from the side. It's like you don't see the ground wet and then you just slip a little bit and you're like, what the? See, this looks dry, but it's actually like soaked. So you gotta be careful. Real quick, New York. I don't know what the deal is, why you guys can't open up indoor skate parks. I don't know if it's you guys don't want to invest in all the, I guess, the facility that costs so much, but like, come on, man. Like, if you make a skate park correct in New York, where it's the best park in general, like versus all the outdoor ones too, people are gonna come, people are gonna pay, people are gonna do demos, people will pay to rent it out. I don't know what the deal is. Get a park in New York City. Let's go. Seriously, save us from the winter. I hate this. There's so much here. I can film tricks, but I can never get a good sesh. Like I don't know. It's so weird. There's two parks. There's this park and Astoria Park that I'll sit here and I'll film stuff, but I'm like never happy with it because it's like I want it to be different or something. You know, like I don't know. Like you guys have never seen before, but like it's weird. I don't get it. It's like a mind blank. I can grind stuff, but like, it's not different. Maybe I should ride the bowl, even though it's soaked. There's no way. Let's see how it is. Oh, this thing's too soaked. There's no way you can ride this. Oh man, I'm gonna eat it so bad. Oh. No, there's no way. There's no way you can ride this when it's wet. I feel like I'm gonna slip any second. This is what we gotta go through in New York. It's probably one of my favorite things to ride here, and it's wet. Besides this thing. I ate it so bad on that stupid rail. Alright, I'll try one more trick and then we're heading out of here. Going to Broadway today. Gotta figure this out. I need to come up with a plan for the winter. Just keep going fakey. Maybe throw a bar spin. And the whip. And come on, to the bank, to the bank, to the bank, to the bank, to the bank. I think I'm out of here. My grip tape's all wet. Park's wet. I need to come up with a plan. See you later, guys. Thanks. So, we gotta figure out a plan. We gotta figure out somewhere we can ride during the winter. There is one skate park, it's 50/50 skate park. It's kind of a hike for us, it's in Staten Island, so it's like, even driving cost me like 50 bucks because the tolls and the gas, and sometimes it's just, like, the thing too, like, when you go there and you want to come back late, it's like, to park at night sucks. If you live in New York, I'm sure you know what it's like to park at night. There's like no parking, so you have to park like 2 miles away from your house and then ride back. But then if it's raining, you don't want to do that. We gotta figure out a plan. I've had something in mind for years, but I'm not really too sure if I want to pull the trigger on it yet because I got a couple other things I want to do. But we gotta figure out where we can ride during this winter, or when it's raining like this. Like just one day, like today, I'm like, oh, like where do I go? You know, like there's only like 3 things you could possibly ride. There's like a DIY spot, there's that, and then there's some garage thing. But like, I'm not gonna film those 3 places over and over again for you guys if it's raining or it's cold the whole winter. So we gotta figure out where we can go during the winter. If there's anybody that has a warehouse or a facility, like, you know, feel free to reach out to me and see if we can work together and I can, you know, help you with promoting it, or, you know, stuff like that. Like, it'd be cool to have a warehouse with a skate park in New York. I know it's super expensive. People are gonna pay. Or like a pop-up skate park, you know, like just like a winter pop-up thing. Like you just open it for the winter and then it's there, and then put the ramps in storage for the summer. That's an idea. If anybody has another idea or a better idea of where we could ride in the winter, let me know. I'm trying to find a place where you don't have to drive. You can take the train, because everybody in New York takes the train everywhere, so we gotta figure that out. So let me know in the comments below, where would you ride during the winter if you live in New York? Where would you go? So basically I'm talking right now because if you're in New York, you're a scooter rider, we gotta figure out where we're gonna ride this winter. Let me know if there's any spots or anything you can possibly ride, any skate parks other than 50/50 skate parks, and there's not too far. Let me know in the comments below. I'm down the ride. Obviously we have plenty of time until the winter, but it's raining and there could be plenty of other rainy days, and I gotta ride because I gotta make videos for you guys. So let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas. I'll be down to do anything. Just try to see if we can make it as convenient as possible, not just for me but for everybody, because that way we can get a bigger sesh. Also, if you know anybody that wants to team up, or if there's any, I don't know, like warehouses or skate parks or anything like that in New York that we can come up with, maybe do like a winter pop-up skate park. I don't know. It's a lot for me to do by myself. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Making videos every day, just planning ahead, trying to figure out what we're gonna do during the winter. That's it, and we'll come up with something. Comment below, give me some ideas. See you guys tomorrow.